In this video, we're going to host your first website on Amazon S3. By the end, you will have a live website you can access from your browser. Let's get started. I'm already logged into my AWS Management Console. In the search bar at the top, type S3 and then select S3 from the search result. This opens the Amazon S3 console. For this demo, I'll use a bucket we have created in our previous video. If you haven't created an S3 bucket yet, I will link that tutorial in the description below. Now let's open the bucket. Before we begin, let's quickly understand what static website hosting is. A static website is a simply website made of files like HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Unlike a website running on an EC2 instance, it doesn't require a web server or a database. Amazon S3 can store these files and serve them directly as a website. Now let's host our first website. I have already created a simple index.html file for this demo. Don't worry if you're not familiar with HTML. I have kept this example very simple so we can focus on learning Amazon S3 rather than web development. So go ahead and click upload your files here. You can either drag or drop your files or click add files to browse from your computer. Alright, for this demo, I'll simply drag and drop my HTML file into the upload area. And once the file appears, click upload. When the upload finishes, click close. Perfect. Our website files are now stored in Amazon S3. Now let's configure our bucket to host the website. So click on the Property tab. Scroll all the way to the bottom until you find Static Website Hosting and click Edit. Before we enable this feature, let's quickly understand what it does. Right now, Amazon S3 is simply storing our website files. It doesn't know which file should be displayed first when someone visits your website. By enabling static website hosting, we are telling Amazon S3 to treat this bucket like a website and automatically display the page we specify as an index document. So go ahead and select Enable. For hosting type, leave host static website selected. Okay, next for the index document, enter your file name. So this tells Amazon S3 that index.html is the first page visitors should see when they opens your website. Okay, next, we will leave the error document and redirection rule blank for this demo. Now go ahead and click Save Changes. Perfect. Static website hosting is now enabled. Now let's see our website in action. Scroll down to the static website hosting section at the end. You will now notice something called a bucket website endpoint. This is the web address Amazon S3 creates for your website. Now let's open it in the new browser tab and see if it's working for us. So let's copy the address. And there it is. Our website is now live and accessible through the Amazon S3 website endpoint. Congratulations, you have hosted your first website using Amazon S3. If your website loaded successfully like mine, you are all set. However, if you're seeing an access deny error instead, don't worry. That simply means your bucket is not being configured for public access yet. I have already covered that step in detail in my previous video on making an Amazon S3 object public. You will find the link in the description below and in the card above. Once you have completed the step, your website should load just like mine. As you can see, hosting a website with Amazon S3 is a quick, easy, and doesn't require an EC2 instance. That's it for this video. If you found this video useful, please give a thumbs up and consider subscribing to Cloud Launchpad for more beginner-friendly AWS tutorial. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.